Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, and we've got some upper body work to do today. We've had a good week so far. I'm still a little bit sore here and there from what we've been doing earlier in the week, but it's been good. So let's get some upper body work done. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Hi, Cindy. Good morning, ladies. Hey, Jen. What you need, good morning, is a bench or a step or a mat if you're working on the floor, because we're going to be doing some presses and that kind of thing. So you're going to be on the floor or on a bench or a mat. I've got one of each. I thought Jess was going to come down. I don't know. I got her set up. You're going to need an assortment of dumbbells because we're doing some presses and rows, and then you'll need lighter stuff for shoulder work and triceps and stuff. And then get, if you have a resistance band handy, I've got, again, a pile down here of resistance bands. We're going to use those a little bit as well. So, hey, good morning, Suzanne. Hi, Denise. Hi, Denise. Good to have you. So, an assortment of dumbbells and some resistance bands, or one. You can use one. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Katie Clark in the house. Whoop, whoop. I love it. We are going to get started, get warmed up, just warm up that upper body a little bit, hit those push-ups, but much later. Do we have push-ups? Oh, we do have push-ups in the routine, but later, not at the beginning of the workout. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let's warm up. Let's do this. Here we go. Play. There it is. All right. Here we go. Deep breath up and exhale. Again, deep breath up, exhale, arm up, let's reach it over. I'm still sore, my obliques are still sore. Hi, Anita, good morning. Other side. Hold in here for 4, 3, 2, reach side to side. Here we go, reach up. Side to side. 8 more, 8. 4, 3, 2, reach across the body. Let's do some rotational movement here. Get that core warmed up, get the muscles of the back warmed up. 8. We are going to squat and reach. To continue that warm up, here we go, squat and reach. Down and up. Working through the shoulders. Have to get a deep squat, just a little bit of a skier squat, and then swing those arms. Nice. Good. 8 more. 8. 7. Good work, guys. 4, 3, 2. We're going to do some standing cat cows. Here we go. Reach and squeeze. Right? Flex and extend. Working through the upper back and the low back. Grounding and then extending through. Excellent. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Warm up the shoulders a little bit more. Go up and down. Up and down, like an iron cross move. Up and down, out to the sides. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 arm at a time, reach it back. Big swim, big swim. Big swim. a lot of work today with all of the movements that we do, right? Hey, Michelle! Hey, yay, hi! Michelle, cousin Michelle, yay! All right, I love it. She's got a young one in school, so it's always a challenge. Juggling work and homeschooling kids when that wasn't your plan, when you had kids, right? Okay, we are gonna start with dumbbell row, bent over dumbbell row. Oh, internet issues. Yeah, we've been experiencing a few of those issues ourselves, random issues. Hopefully we're good for the day, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna start with back work. We're going 30 seconds for dumbbell row. We're gonna do 3 sets, so we gotta get going so we can fit everything in. We're doing 3 sets of bent over dumbbell row. 30 seconds each. You're just gonna switch sides each set. We're doing 3 times each side, and we'll move on from there. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Grab a heavy dumbbell. We're gonna pause at the top. It's a hold at the top, release, hold at the top, release. That is the movement today. And if you wanna observe my lower body here, I'm wearing the joggers, right? My arms backwards, got a little home run daily patch on the back, a little pocket on the other side. I love these. I wear them way too much. But if maybe you've ordered them and we're working on getting those to you guys, so I love them. All right, here we go. 30 seconds, bent over dumbbell row, or 3-point, or 3-point row. All right, here we go. Going with a heavy weight. Let's see how far I get with this. Nice flat back. Make sure you're stable here. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Remember, you can go with a lightweight dumbbell, and if you're not good on your wrists, you can definitely do your dumbbell row here. Okay, whatever works, guys, whatever works. Get in a position that works for you, and then do the work. Hold at the top, release. Hold at the top, release. Isolate, release. Good job, guys. Let's switch sides. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Hold, release. Hold, release. Hold at the top. I don't want you to pause at the bottom. I want you to pause at the top. Hold right there. Hold right there. Woo! Oh, this is getting heavy already. Pause at the top. Ugh. All right, 1 set down, 2 to go. Switch sides again. Okay, we're doing some traditional weight training today with regard to sets and reps, set and rep ranges, progression of exercise. And some old school or traditional resistance training. We all need it. We all need it. Good for us. Ah. Woo. Switch sides again. Good work, guys. Not a lot of break in between, but we don't need it. We don't need it. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Keep shoulders level, hips level. No rotation in the torso. Hold. Woo. Good work, guys. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. keep breathing through the entire set. All right, one more, and we move on. Flip it around. Here we go. I feel it in my back muscles, for sure. I'm feeling it already. Pull the elbow up and back. Up and back. Good work, guys. Stay nice and stable. No movement in anything other than elbow and shoulder joint. All right. Good work. Keep your water close. All right, we're going to 45-second round. Grab that resistance band. You're going to sit down either on the floor or on your step or bench. I have my new band, because you know what happened with that other one. Ooh, right by my head. All right, we're doing seated row. We're doing 3 sets of 45 seconds. So you're going to sit down. You know the drill. Put that band on the top of your feet, and then bring the handles in between your feet, right through those arches. And from here, we're going to pull. All right, sitting up nice and tall, squeezing shoulder blades in as you pull in. We've got three sets, 45 seconds, because it's a little bit lighter than our dumbbells. All right, here we go. I make adjustments the whole time, making sure that I have the resistance equal, and then that it's the right resistance. It gives me a challenge, but I can continue to do it throughout the entire set with a little muscle fatigue at the end. Squeeze at the top, don't pause at the bottom, squeeze and hold at the top. Woo! There we go, 10 seconds. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, hold it right there, don't let go. We've got another 2 sets. Short break right here. Short break. Make sure your resistance is where you want it to be. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Hold at the top, sitting up nice and tall. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders over the hips. Squeeze, release. Drop the shoulders down away from your ears. Keep those elbows close to your body, elbows close to your waist. Breathe through it. Good work, guys. We've got about 12 seconds to go. Squeeze shoulder blades. Squeeze shoulder blades. All right, one more set and we move on to our final back move of the morning. Oh, all right, here we go. Make it a little tougher. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, release. Pulse. 3, 2, 1, and release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Whatever your rhythm is, totally fine. Whew. Sometimes I feel it in the forearms a little bit. I'm going to try to concentrate more on the back muscles. Think about extending through the thoracic spine just a little bit as I bring those shoulder blades midline with every pull. Shoulders relaxed and down away from my ears. Squeezing those back muscles. Oh. All right, release. All right, we're doing dumbbell pullover. Here we go. Grab that dumbbell. You're going to lie on your bench or your You have some range of motion there, which is good. If you're on the floor, I want you to lift your hips. Every time the dumbbell comes up, you lift your hips. Get a good stretch with the hips down. Nice big stretch here, guys. Good work. If you're on the floor, you might want to turn your dumbbell around this way if you can hold it this way. That way you get a little bigger range of motion with that dumbbell. All right, here we go. Round 2. Here we go. Remember, you're dropping the hips as the dumbbell goes down, lifting the hips as you come up, getting a nice big stretch here. Of course, it's going to be bigger hip drop and hip lift if you are on the floor. So you will be able to drop those hips down farther. Nice big stretch here. Working those muscles, the biggest range of motion possible with what you have to work with. All right, we have one more set. One more set and we're done with that. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Big stretch. And bring those dumbbells and hips up together. Take your time. You pull through those upper lats. Maybe feel it in the shoulders, triceps, and the chest. All those muscles work together to make this movement happen. Move with purpose. Move with deliberation. We're not rushing through anything. Nothing. Taking our time. All right, good work, guys. All right, come on up out of that. We are going back to 30-second rounds. And we are going to focus on some shoulder work here. Okay. We're going with a lighter weight. We're doing Arnold press. So I'm going to sit at the end of my bench. I'm going to sit down for this. I'm going to take my core, my body, most of the core, but certainly the lower body out of it. Palms face you to start with. As you go up, you're going to extend and turn your palms to face away. We're going to do 3 rounds of 30 seconds, and then we're going into an upright row, and we will stand for that if you'd like. You can stand for that. You're going to go upright row, elbows out to the side. All right, so we have 6 sets coming up. We only have 10 seconds between each exercise, each set. Okay, grab a weight that you can do overhead or your Arnold presses with. So let's see what that's going to be for me. 3 sets of 30 seconds. Here we go, sit up nice and tall. I'm going to turn those palms away as you press overhead. Sit up nice and tall so shoulders are over the hips. Hopefully you have a chair or a table, the edge of your coffee table, or a kitchen chair, or a step or stair that you can sit on. If you don't, you may stand and do this. You don't have to sit. All right, round 1. Whew. Feeling it already. Feeling it already. Those muscles are working, and I love it. All right, here we go. Round 2. Round 2 of 3. Sitting up or standing nice and tall, shoulders over the hips. Remember, we're not pausing at the bottom. Pausing all the way up at the top if you pause at all. We want a continuous movement, keeping continuous tension in those muscles that we're working. Yes. Hello, shoulders. Whew. Got some good feedback on our continuous cardio class yesterday and our glute class, our glutes. So we're gonna definitely be adding more of that kind of work in coming classes. Next week too, we'll do another round of that. That continuous cardio. That's what made it so hard for us. We're so used to HIIT, where we get those little breaks. The continuous cardio can give us some good work too. So we'll do that again next week. Whew, 10 seconds, guys. No pausing anywhere. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Standing up now, we're doing upright row. Upright row, dumbbells together, or you can use one dumbbell. And we're pulling elbows up, dumbbell slides from neck right down, center of the body. Pulling elbows up, just a little bit. Don't want to go too much higher than the shoulders here. With those elbows, we don't want to impinge. Don't want any shoulder impingement. Woo! I'm burning. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are on fire. All right, here we go again. I'm going to try with 2 dumbbells this time. Here we go. There we go. Nice continuous movement, continuous motion. No pausing at the bottom. Pause at the top if you need to. But that makes it harder, right? You're like, wait a minute. What do you mean if I need to? If I need to, I need a break. You can always take a break. You can always take a short break and then jump in again. Wow. All right, one more set for shoulders, and we move on to push-ups. Yes, we're gonna start chest work after this, but let's finish what we have to do here. Let's finish this. Breathe through it. With traditional resistance training, we kind of hold our breath at the bottom, exhale at the top. That is not always good for everyone. That the salvo maneuver is not good. If you have blood pressure issues or heart issues, you want to breathe through the movement the entire time. Good work, guys. All right, dumbbells down. I'm going to pause this timer for a moment. And what I want you to do is grab a quick drink of water. We're going to do 2 sets of push-ups. Only 15 push-ups, but I want you to do your own pace. You can do push-ups on the wall. You can do push-ups on an elevated surface. You can do push-ups on the floor. I just want you to do 15. And when you're done, I want you to shoot me a thumbs up so that I know you're done with your push-ups. Then we're going to do a second set, and then we'll move on to some other chest work. All right, here we go. There's no timing. It's just 15 push-ups, and then hit that right button to let me know that you're done. Okay, guys. Moving all these things out of the way. Here we go. Get your 15. However you need to get them done. Let's go. Saw 1 thumbs up. I'm giving you a thumbs up. I finished mine. Whew. That was hard. Push-ups aren't easy though, right? They're just not easy. But they're good for us. All right, thumbs up. All right, Cindy's gone. Got hers done. Denise is done. Excellent. All right, we got some others. Thumbs up, I see. Perfect. Perfect. Anita, thumbs up. Jen, good work. All right, well done. Let's do one more round. It's gonna take me a little bit longer this time as I'm trying to hold my perfect position. I'm trying to drop at least halfway down, if not all the way down. Suzanne, you got her A-okay, got those done. Excellent. All right, let's do one more round of 15. Take your time. Don't need to rush through. I'm gonna take my time. All right, here we go. One more set of 15. Oh, and let's go. Alicia, you good? All right. Whew. All right, there's another one. Excellent. All right, fantastic. Okay, finish up, grab a drink. We've got 45-second rounds. Cindy's done. Excellent. Take your time, guys. Finish it up. Finish it up. Don't rush. Suzanne, all right, perfect. Denise, done. Good job, ladies. Excellent work. But how come we only have 5 people on right now and we had like 7 or 8 before? What? Did we lose someone in those push-ups? Katie's done. Good job, Katie. Excellent. Good work. Anita, check. I love it. Anita, Katie, Denise, Jen, Cindy, Alicia. Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? Cindy, Jen, Anita, Katie, Denise, Suzanne, Alicia. All right, where's Michelle? Maybe she had to bug off for a minute. All right, we have two more exercises. We're doing chest press. We're doing 3 rounds of 45 seconds, then we're going straight into tick-tock fly. So you're gonna go with a lighter weight dumbbell. 3 sets of 45 seconds. Okay, here we go. Going with a weight that challenges you for these chest press moves. This chest press, not these, this. All right, here we go. We've got 3 sets of chest press. 3 sets of chest press. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Here we go, ladies. And any dudes who might be watching back. All right, chest press. I'm going with a weight that's heavy. It's gonna work me, make me sore, I'm sure. But I'm gonna be able to get through 45 seconds. So I'm not going so heavy that I'm gonna fatigue. You can, I mean, I'll fatigue, but I won't go to muscle failure. But you can definitely go heavier. It wouldn't do if I wasn't able to finish the set. But with bodybuilding, sometimes that's what you do. But we're just here resistance training. We're not focusing on bodybuilding as much as we're focusing on that resistance training and just a little bit of strength. Bodybuilding is a whole different ball of wax. Right, Denise? All right, here we go. In 5. Here we go. Round 2. Should start to feel it right about now, especially after those pre-exhausting push-ups that we did. Definitely feeling this. Good work, guys. 20 seconds. Breathe through it. Ugh. All right, we have one more set. One more set, then we're going to go with a lighter weight for TikTok fly. Okay, here we go. Seconds. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right. Quickly grab a lighter set. We're doing TikTok fly. Lighter set. TikTok fly. One arm out, other arm out. One arm at a time. Whew. Trying to balance. There's the trick. The trick you have to master. Balance. If this is a little bit too much, you can always come back to your normal fly, the regular version of chest fly. Okay, you can always come back to this right here. Whew. All right, we have 2 more sets of 45 seconds, then we move on to some arm work and we're done. We're making good time today. All right, set number 2. Set number 2. TikTok fly. Keep those arms in line with the shoulders. You start to fatigue. Take a short break, holding those dumbbells up at the top, and then back to your exercise. Oh my goodness. One more set. One more set. And then we move on to arm work. So let's do it, guys. Nice and strong bodies. Here we go. Build those muscles. Make them stronger. Work them. And when you feel sore, when you have muscles, excuse me, when you have muscle soreness, make sure that you're getting in ample, come on boys, ample protein to repair and rebuild in whatever form of protein you desire, whether it's plant-based or animal-based Yes, that's it. See, I'm so busy talking. Okay, we're going to do some biceps work. Okay, you are going to need 2 dumbbells. We are going to do 3 rounds of biceps curls, alternating with a hold at the top. So you're going to start at the top, drop one down, but we're not going to come all the way up because this is the resting position, right? We want to stay with those arms out just a little bit away from the body. Okay, 3 sets. We're going to 30-second rounds. We're going to 30-second rounds, so I want you to go a little bit heavier. 30-second rounds. Here we go. Here we go, starting here. Elbows in, down, down, and 2/3 of the way up. Holding here as you wait for the other arm to do its work, and then switch. You can sit down and do this if you're sitting on the edge of a narrow bench so that you don't have that seat blocking your range of motion. All right, set 1 done. Set number 2, starting here. Okay, continuous tension in those muscles. Don't come all the way up, because then, right, that tension is released. And then every rep is like the first rep all over again. We don't want that. We want the cumulative effect of these reps that we're working so hard to get through. Whew. All right, one more set. One more set, and then we're going to grab our bands and hit those drop the dumbbells, hit the band curls. Oh. Remember, just 2/3 of the way up. Keep those elbows in close to your waistline, close to your rib cage. You're going at a pace that works for you. And as always, take breaks when you need them, and then start again. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Quickly grab that band. Grab your band, stand on it. Stand with the middle of your foot. The band should be in the arch. And curl up and down. Up and down. Ugh. If your hands come out to the sides a little bit, that's fine, as long as your upper arms are glued to your rib cage. Got 3 sets of these. Oh my goodness. Woo! 1 down, 2 to go. All right, round 2, here we go. Shoulders back over the hips. Right, standing up nice and tall. Bringing those biceps, bringing those wrists up toward the shoulders. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's good. That is good. Feeling it. All right, we have 1 more set. I'm going to switch feet so that my other foot is right on the band. I like it. So do you. Thumbs up. I love it. That's good. Feeling it. Feeling it. All right, the great thing about the band work is that you have resistance working against you in all the areas. I have a hair on me. As you come up and come down, right? You can't just let it snap. So therein lies the fun. Henderson, Oh boy. She's like, oh, missed it. Okay guys, we're moving on to triceps. We are moving on to triceps. She's got PT. Okay, that's more important than anything else. Rehab that ankle, Lise. But it's good to see you pop on. Yay. Okay, we've got one more body part to go and then we're done with our upper body workout. We are starting with a dip. Yes, we are starting with triceps dips. Alicia's like, you're gonna love it. I'm feeling this today, wow. Oh, my little tiny muscles are feeling good. I love it. Okay, we're starting with dips. So, you have a chair, a bench, a step, whatever it is. If you are not good on your wrists, I want you to do kickback. I want you to grab some light weights, hip hinge, elbows up, kick back. We're gonna go, our second exercise is a triceps extension. You can also anchor. I know Cindy, you can anchor, like we talked about, you can anchor, a band or, your band at a high point, or you can do your triceps TRX as well. So lots of options there. We're gonna do dips. What did I do with mine? Here we go. Okay, here we go. 3 sets. This is gonna be killer. This is gonna be killer. Killer. All right, here we go. Hands close to your hips. Hips close to the bench. Down and up. 3 sets of 30 seconds. First set always feels like, okay, I got this. No problem. It's all good. As long as you keep your hips close to the bench and your hands close to your hips. Don't let those hands come out wide. Don't let the hips come out far from the bench. Keep everything close. All right, round 1 done. Round 2 coming up. Round 2 coming up. Here we go. You can walk your feet out as far as you wish. The farther out they are, the harder it is. Okay, so adjust accordingly. Make those adjustments so that you get the best workout for you. Oh! Oh. Come on, muscles. Work. Whew. Oh my gosh. All right, we have one more set of this pre-exhausting triceps work, and then we do our overhead extension. So let's finish up. Finish these dips. Take breaks when you need to. Start again. Whew. Take breaks when you need to. I do. I do. Oh my gosh. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. All right. Grab a dumbbell. Here we go. Seated. Overhead. Extension. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah. That triceps is like, what? What are you doing? I'm gonna have to lighten it up. You've been too heavy. Keep that arm close to your head. Keep that arm close to your head. So we put the muscles in the right position to work the best. Oh, bye Denise. Okay, you're welcome. Bye Denise. Here we go, other side. My watch is not on my wrist, so that is not going to tell me anything as to what time it is. I don't know, but that's okay. I got my watch behind me. Here it is, 8:45. All right, we've just got a couple of minutes worth of work left. Whew. Keep that arm close to your head, almost there. Back to the other side. That was 1 round, we have 2 more to go. And we're done. Good work, guys. Here we go. Other side. Arm close to your head. I always keep my hand, or a lot of times I put my hand on my arm to just remind myself. It's just a tactile reminder to keep that arm close to my head. I don't want to push my head into my arm, but they do help to support each other. Like the arm and the head together work, and keep that support, right? It does make it a little bit easier to hold your arm up, and then that really helps to work the triceps. But don't strain your neck doing it, and really make sure you're focusing on that triceps. Good work, guys. It's also fun to just think about and feel the muscle working. What am I doing? Triceps stretch, triceps contract, shorten and lengthen. You can feel the muscle working. You can feel that muscle working. And you can also, if you go all the way up, you can feel the muscle release sometimes. And that's what we don't want, right? We don't want that release of tension. We want to continue that tension. All right, here we go. One more set each side and we're done. One more set each side and we're all done for today. Except if you have another workout later, I'm going to do a little cardio later. A little short run after I clean a house. Oh, 4 seconds. Woo! Okay, here we go. Last set on the last exercise, and we will stretch. Get a little stretching before we go. Here we go. Sitting up nice and tall. Taking your time, keeping continuous tension in that muscle. Put your fingertips on that muscle. Make sure that it's not releasing tension. You don't feel it like give way or get softer. You want to keep it nice and tight the whole time. Muscles, right, under tension, that's what we want. Guess what? You're done. Good work, everybody. Let's do a couple of stretches here, and we're out of here. We'll be done. Okay, grab your band. Let's do that chest stretch. Grab your band. Let's get a nice big chest stretch here. Taking that band up and around, up and around, working through the shoulders and the chest. Take your time. Tuck the tailbone under the body so that you're not arching through the low back. We want to extend through the thoracic spine just slightly, but really open up the chest and loosen up those shoulders. Stretch through the shoulders. Trying to make that movement more of a shoulder stretch than anything else. Good work, guys. A couple more times. Nice job. Tuck the tailbone under so you're not arching through the low back. One more time. Whew. Good work. Good job. All right. Let's take a nice deep breath. Exhale, triceps. Hold that arm midline. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that shoulder stretch. Next, by crossing the arm over the body, try not to rotate. But hold here, hold for 4, 3. Alicia's got to go too, huh? Yeah, all right. Have a great day, Alicia. Have a great day. Thanks for staying. Triceps on the other side. Tricep stretch here. And now drop that arm across the body. Keep your body face forward. Just crossing the arm. Hold for 4, 3, 2, breath again. Clasp your hands or place one over the other, and you're going to stretch by rounding through the upper and low back. And open up, stand nice and tall. Deep breath, exhale again. Stretching, now I want you to angle out to the side. So angle, so you can feel a stretch in those lats. And you're pulling the hand of the side that you're stretching just a little bit. And back to the center, switch the top hand. And exhale as you stretch to the other side. And back to the center. And open it up, turn those palms back and up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Shoulders back, tailbone tucked, lift and hold for 4. Drop the shoulders, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job, guys. Deep breath in and exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much. That was great. I loved it. I hope you did too. Be good to yourselves and the people you love. We will see you tomorrow for Total Body EMOM. It'll be another great workout. Thanks, you guys. See you later.